For more than a year now, we have seen thousands of migrants come into Chicago. Finding a place to live, nearly impossible. Finding a job, even harder. CBS 2's Tara Molina found a group that's helping them cut through the paperwork to land that first gig.
This is what the next step looks like for the more than 20,000 people who've arrived in Chicago. But these more than 30 pages, they're not easy to navigate. The people here now are working to help with that. Here in Chicago, since the end of June, Jesus Perdomo and his family just want to take those next steps. These forms, the key to moving forward. Jesus says he really just wants to work, any job that will have him. But he can't work without federal temporary protected status, made possible for nationals of certain countries designated unsafe by the Department of Homeland Security. People can only apply if they arrive by July 31st. If approved, they can legally work and live in the United States for up to 18 months. Jesus says they left Venezuela after law enforcement raided their home, but says the journey to the United States took a year and was incredibly difficult, deadly for some in their group. He says he's thankful to be here and for the help they've received here in Chicago.
We really want these people to be part of our community, to find jobs, to get on their feet.
Alderman Bill Conway, a host of this, told us there's a need for events like this one.
And the forms that are involved are very complicated.
And there's a lot of questions that are written in legalese that need to be interpreted, because if they are interpreted incorrectly, you could be just deemed inadmissible or not able to receive a work permit with one wrong answer. So it's always best to have an attorney review.
Jamie Brown is an attorney and community organizer, one of more than 30 volunteers here helping people like Jesus and his family.
There's just no shortage of people that need help.
And while we're told approval of forms like these typically takes around 6 months, there's a push by legislators, including Senator Dick Durbin, to get that down, with 30 days the goal for approval. Right now, Jesus and his family are living in a shelter downtown. He says he's hoping for that quicker approval. For CBS 2, I'm Tara Molina.
They were able to help around 75 people with their temporary protection status paperwork today. There are more events in the works moving forward.